Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a bridal makeup tutorial. Hope you guys like it. So right now I'm starting off with doing her eyebrows with the NYX brow gel in brunette. Just brushing her brows. So I cleaned up her brows with the Fit Me concealer in medium. Now I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using burnt orange as a transition color. I'm going to be blending it in her crease. Going into the same palette, I'm going to be using raw sienna, putting it on top of the burnt orange just to make it a little bit darker. Now I'm going in with a clean blending brush and I am going to be blending them both together. Now I'm going in with the Burgundy palette by Kylie and I'm going to be using Penny. I am going to be blending it in with burnt orange and raw sienna. Now I'm going in with the Master palette by Mario and I'm going to be using Violetta, and I am going to be placing it in the outer V of her eye. And I am going to continue to blend it into the crease. I'm going to be taking soft ochre paint pot and a flat brush. I'm going to be placing it in her lid. Since she has downturned or hooded eyes, you want to go over her crease or else the makeup will ruin in the top when she opens her eyes. Now I'm going to go in with this Estee Lauder eyeshadow, the white one, and I'm going to be placing it in her lid. I'm going to go back with burnt orange and raw sienna, and I am going to be blending the edges out. Now going back to the Mario palette, I'm going to take the color Violetta again, and I'm going to be placing it again in her outer V. But this time I'm going to be blending it out just so there won't be no harsh edges. Now I'm going to be taking Isabel and I'm going to be placing it in top of Violetta just so it could blend out more easily, not too dark. Going in with that white shadow again, I am going to be highlighting her brow bone. After this, I'm going to finish the other eye and I'm going to add some liner off camera. Now I'm going to be adding some alcohol because she is more on the dry side, like the Sahara Desert. By the way, I was just trying to copy what she said. So now I'm going to stipple it in. Now I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild primer, and I'm going to be placing it in her cheeks and around her nose. I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in Fair and Bronze. I'm going to be mixing them together to get her skin color. So I'm going to be placing it all over her skin. Before I go in with the beauty blender, just make sure you don't place it under her eyes because foundation is not meant to go under the eyes. Now I'm going to be blending it in all together. I'm going to be using the MBM concealer in shade 106 with a flat brush. I'm going to be placing it in her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, under her eyes, and her chin. Now you blend it all together with the beauty blender. After, I'm going to be setting her concealer with the Airspun translucent powder. Then I'm going to be setting the rest of her face with the MAC Mirrorlite Skin Finish in medium 10. Now I'm going to be getting the Crown bronzing palette, and I'm going to be using this golden tone, and I'm going to be bronzing her face from the top of her ear to the corner of her mouth. And I am also going to be going around her hairline. The bottom of her chin and the tip of her nose. So now I am dusting off the translucent powder. Now I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild blush. This blush is really, really pretty. Now I'm going to be hydrating her face with some rose water since her skin is dry, like I said before. Going back to the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to be using burnt orange and raw sienna to blend on the bottom of her eye. Now for the Mario palette, I'm going in with Violeta and a pencil brush, and I'm going to be blending it really close to her lash line. Now the highlight I'm going to be using is Champagne Pop by Becca. This is such a beautiful highlight. I really love this highlight. It's my favorite. Going to be adding this in the tip of her nose, down the bridge, a little bit in her chin. Now I'm going to be lip lining her lips with Spice from MAC, and I'm going to be adding the liquid lipsticks in Truffle and Cork by Dose of Colors. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Wink wink. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you guys would like to see more, check out my Instagram, makeupbykarenl.